All right, listen up. There are a few things that you should be doing every single day if you want her to stay in your life. I know this is gonna sound very like, what do you mean? Can I not be natural? Like, I just wanna be myself and then I will expect her to stay here. Don't do that, okay? I will explain why you shouldn't be doing that. But let's go to the list. So what are the list are being on routine. This is the number one thing. I'm never gonna recommend it like this. Like, you never should be on routine. Like, what routine I'm talking about here? Let me sit here for a while. What routine I'm talking about here? Like, even if you have a routine, like you go to a certain office, you have some kind of job in which you go to and you just do your work, you know, you have to switch it up sometime. You cannot just expect her to be like, you have to understand these things that you are dealing with. The female that we call them, they are not logical creatures. They always need to have some kind of need of drama and some excitement whenever they see something which is very like a predictable, like no matter what it is, no matter what it is, they just feel like, what the fuck is this, I don't like this shit. You see where I'm going with this? I will explain this very nicely, very very nicely, in some other day, but not now. I'll just go to the list, the next one. Letting her lead. Yes, we think that we are nice, right? So we should be asking her what it she is liking. Like, we do not want to force our opinion on her. Like, if you are eating something, you always make sure that this girl is also liking what I am eating, so you have to understand this. You do not need to ask her, okay? Even if the food is bad and you are enjoying, she will enjoy as well. Even, you have to understand, you are not like an idiot that you are going to enjoy some bullshit food that which is absolutely bad. Definitely it's not happening. Yes, I know there are some kind of taste, but let her say that, actually I'm not able to eat it. Let her say that. But do not try to ask her like, hey, do you like it? Do you like it? Do you want, what should we order? What should we order? What do you like? Huh? Do not do that. Do not do that. Have some kind of your own thoughts about what is good, what is bad. And yes, you should be aware of what she is not liking, but you do not need to ask her anything like that. Like, oh, and whenever you are going somewhere, no matter where you're going, you do not need to ask her like, oh, should we go to that place, should we go to this place? You should be doing all that thing. I think I will give you a rule here. What is this? I will give you one rule here. What is that rule? Rule is, never ask her anything. Always force yourself into her. I know this is gonna sound very bad, like, what do you want me to force? No, you have to force. You do not need to ask her anything. You do not need to ask her any single thing. You do not need to ask her anything. This is the first thing. Second one, right? So what is the third one? Not offending her. If you see her saying something which is really bad, if you see her saying something which is absolutely wrong, and you know that if she is going to say that in front of 10 people, 8 out of 10 is going to disagree with her, then you should be disagreeing on that too. Why? Because you think that, oh, I'm not going to disagree on her, so she will think that how much I like her, even though she's not correct in that situation, still I'm standing up with her. Motherfucker, this is not a good thing. She will just she will just hate you for that. This is the simplest thing that I can say in that scenario. What is the other thing? Answering in a funny, goofy way. Whenever you are doing something right now, like for my example, I'm doing something here. Okay, I'm trying to write a book, not a book, but I'm just doing something. I'm just busy, and she comes around here and she's asking, "What do you want for food?" And I'm like, "Hey, that looks good." Shut the fuck up. Ask if she's asking like in a not comedic way. You do not need to answer it in a comedic way. I know, like, we as a most of the time, like, we weak males, like, I'm not considering myself weak, but I'm just talking about you. That okay, you, that oh, she's asking for my uh, what I'm trying to eat, so I should be nice. Let's just be very, funny about it. I will eat this. I will eat whatever you gonna cook. Shut the fuck up. Tell her what you wanna eat. Okay, just command her. You have to understand. She want to obey. She wants you to tell her what to do. I know this is gonna sound really bad. Yeah, really bad. But this is true. What is this? The mask is not fitting well. It's fine. Message important, not my mask. And do not ask me why I'm wearing mask. You already know why I'm. Go back once in a while. Tell me if you have a friend, male friend, and you are a very good friend of him, okay? But you have to understand, sometimes there is a exam going on, and that friend of yours asking for something, and you tell him that I'm in the middle of something. I have an exam to write on like next week or something like that. You are busy, you see. But whenever it comes to girl, like whenever she is asking for something, you never are busy. You always free. Why? Even if you are busy at that time, you still gonna say to her, "Oh, I'm free. I'm free." Don't do that. Even if you are not busy, still you have to act like you are busy. I know this is gonna sound really bad, like, oh, this is bad. I have to speak the truth. If I am free, I'm free. No, don't do that. What is the next thing? Predictable routine. I think I already covered that up. So you already know about that. 6 minute. Maybe I will make another video because I'm not feeling well. This is uh, the notes I'm going to introduce you. Where is the? You cannot see that shit. Can you see that? Still, you cannot see that. Shut up. All right. Subscribe my channel so that I can make more videos about it, because my diary is almost full of notes. Like full of notes. I just wanna educate so many people here, because I have seen, even in my friend group, I have seen so many friends of mine are actually struggling. A friend of mine, name I'm not gonna name him obviously, but that guy is a brilliant guy, and because of a chick he's struggling in his life. Why? Because he's not able to focus in his purpose, and now he's a fucking bitch. You see? So what he did, he did not even get the girl nor his purpose. So he's in the middle now. Why? Because he tried to force himself on her. Like, I'm gonna change her, I'm gonna protect her from this evil world. Motherfucker. It's not gonna work.